makes my back go crick just a little bit. That's all I need, and then the rest of the day is good.
The rest of the day is good at that point.
Well, I don't know. I just might just think it's in my head.
Well, alrighty, sir. Well, we are streaming. I don't know if we're on Facebook, but we're on YouTube.
It says waiting for live video. Don't be doing that.
Did our key change again?
I don't think so. Let me.
Because I see you on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely not on Facebook though. Come on, buddy. You know, it's kind of funny. In the beginning, they have a lot of shows have a thing. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do this one.
What do we got to do?
Well, I don't know. It's just none of my things are. Here you go. I'm sending it right now to see if it's well, I don't know what it's doing, dude. It's just like taking its time right now.
That's a different key, I think.
Oh, sorry. For some reason, the button went off.
All right. You check it on?
Well, it was turned off for some reason.
All right. I'll probably have to restart this, huh?
The persistent stream key is right here.
It's not ending in J8AT?
No. And then I gave you another one. Here you go.
Okay, let me stop this then.
Ryan's tripping out. Like, what is this? Code talk, bro. Code talk. I love code talk. Code talk, man. We code talking.
All right, hold on here. All right, bye-bye, YouTube. We'll play this again.
Yeah, I got to probably go delete all those videos that were kind of mess ups on YouTube. I totally just noticed them yesterday.
Yes.
So that you can't simultaneously cast off the same one. Here we go. Boom, Eric. That's how you work it. See, that's the magic that we all.
All right, let's see if up and we're back on YouTube, so it works.
Here we go. It says it's going live.
All right.
Go. Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric. Good morning, Eric. How are you doing?
We're trying to break YouTube and Facebook, right?
We always break it, man. The internet breakers. You know, what's kind of cool about this, we're almost professionals after 9 months of doing this.
And has it been 9 months? Can you believe that?
You just reminded me that today was, wait. What day is it, first of all? And then you.
Oh, yes, I know this.
Go ahead.
So today is National Homemade Cookie Day.
All right. I can actually go with that. There's no doubt about it. I've been a cookie fan for a long time. My favorite cookie was Oreos.
Oh yeah, Oreos are like they're like a drug, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Then I realized that they were bad for you, so I was like,
wow. They're really bad for you. But oh my gosh, San Martin, you got it. Next time the market, you got to get out there on White Spar and those pumpkin spice whatever cookies. They could be the best cookie I have ever had in my life.
They put some secret sauce in there.
I think they go to Starbucks and fill that with like the pumpkin spice latte or something, but I don't know. It was incredible.
Oh man, that sounds actually really, really pleasing right now. I mean, you know what? You have those certain smells, you know, those certain smells that just kind of bring in the time of the season, and obviously the pumpkin spice is that one that everybody loves and enjoys. There's no doubt about it. The salon has a bunch of candles. Jesse ended up buying another one. Where is it at? Oh, here it is.
Are they all pumpkin spice?
No, this is actually Honey Crisp Apple scented candle from Trader Joe's, I think.
Okay. That still looks like I mean, that's a fall smell. Apples and the pumpkin. You can't go wrong there.
Okay, I know how to open this. I promise, dude. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it could be like I'm gonna light it right now. It could be a what do you call it? A false smell. Sorry.
Oh, apples are totally a false smell.
Okay, okay. We'll go with it. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a lighter. Probably a good thing. Should we light this on fire?
Yeah,
Anyway,
San Martin, we're still in a fire ban.
yeah. And they'll be like, "What in the heck's going on?" So, today is kind of an awesome day. It's the first of the month. It's the day after my birthday, and I was like 100%. Everybody was like, "What are you doing for your birthday?" Well, I'm actually going out of town this weekend, so that was my first like thought. Like, I would just celebrate this weekend, and it's not like my past. You know how you have your memories come up. That last not last year. Last year I was actually spending the Jewish New Year's with Ceci's family, which was totally awesome. It was awesome, and they don't drink, so it was my first year ever doing my birthday sober. And I loved it. And she thought I was lying to her, but I was like, no, I actually really appreciate this because when you go out there and you're always like, that's where your life is with being a single man. It was like, it wasn't finding too much like appreciation in that. So, having a different lifestyle change for a year was good. Now we're going on, well, for the first year, I mean, the first time we ever hung out like that, but now we're going on, and now it's been a full year. So I'm kind of like happy to be like this. So, you know what I did last night? All right. I didn't even go out to dinner. Ceci and Kiki were like, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What do I want to do for my birthday?" I was like, "I just want to hang out." What did I say? She goes, "Well, where do you want to eat?" I was like, "I don't know." And then all of a sudden, she got a phone call, and it was uh, geez, what's that motivational speaker that's like a giant?
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins. Okay, so Tony Robbins' team are having these little Zoom ones, and I guess we were able to join for free. And so they called her yesterday afternoon and says, "Hey, are you still in? Are you wanting to join the Zoom? Because we actually have an opening for you." And it was a small group. And so the guy was on there and he was talking about the next seminar that's going to happen in November. And we got in there and we were able to talk with him and chat with him. And this guy's been with him for like 10 years. And he has a crazy cool story, coming from a homeless man in Chicago and then becoming this guy that's actually, really working with one of the top lead motivational speakers out there. And he goes like this. He goes, "So what do you guys do?" And I was like, "Man, this is a long story. I don't know if we have time." And I said, "What we are doing is that on my birthday, we are here listening to you." And he goes, "What?" He was like, "Now that's what motivation is." And then he used me as a as a tool for the rest of the little seminar. He's like, "Look at Martin. He could be out there partying and doing all those things, but he's here listening to me, which is kind of crazy. He doesn't even know me, but he has a drive. You can see the drive. And if he's going to be here doing this with his girlfriend at that point in time, he was actually saying wife, and we didn't have time to correct him. But anyways, he was like, he's sitting here with his wife, and they're having bonding time, eating dinner, listening to me. This is next level stuff. So what I'm going to do for you, San Martin, is give you a free ticket to it's a virtual deal, but it still costs a certain amount of money. And he says, you're gonna be my guest on this. And I was like, "Oh, right on, cool." And then in the meantime, through until November, he's gonna have little seminars on his own. And so he's a fairly cool cat. I really liked him. His drive was pretty cool to hear a little bit of his story, acknowledging that he was homeless, for a few years out of his life, and getting that response. And it was pretty cool, because we all have to fall down before we get up, and we have to fail. And one of my best lines is that you have to fail a lot in order for you to go ahead and learn a lot. So it's pretty cool to be a part of something that is actually motivating, and they're situated around COVID. So I actually dropped down some thing because of you, Eric. I said, Eric, the guy that we actually started the morning show with, he said that we have to start new habits, and he started praising that idea, and I was just like, "That's what I'm talking about." See,
Yeah.
we are on it, Eric. We could go and be motivational speakers for Mr. Robbins. Wait, is it Tim? I'm going to be upset if I keep on forgetting his name,
Tony.
but anyway,
Tony.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
Tony Robbins. We'll just call him Mr. Robbins. And anyways, we're gonna we already have the right foot on the ground, and he actually was very because I told him about my entertainment business, how it completely just went nowhere because of COVID. And then I immediately followed up by saying, but that didn't stop me. We ended up waking up and saying, this is what we're going to do. And we ended up, putting our effort into this. And then we put our effort into this. And he was just like, what? See, that's what I'm talking about. This is where things get created. And so, anyways, Eric, I just want to give you a shout out because you're the one that says, wake up, it's time to go. And I said, let's do this.
All right, I love it. Yeah. Well, you talk about motivation. I think we got some motivation for local stuff and Prescott stuff. Being
Yeah,
positive, right?
every day we got that stuff. Where are the candles? Haley, what do you mean?
You shouldn't have showed her the candles.
Why she loves candles?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Which your does she go to seasons as well, Eric, or is it constantly fall in your house?
I'm not going to answer that because I'm sure it's a planned execution, and I am just too dense to realize it.
I plead the fifth, he says. I plead the
Yep.
fifth. You're gonna start getting text messages and stuff now. But Eric, so as far as the news goes, there's a couple things that we wanted to talk about. Today was the letter from the mayor, and he wanted to go ahead and present it today. So you guys will be able to see that news release here shortly. But I might as well give you a good little snippet of it, and then you guys can go back to the website and check out the rest of the story. But the story of his deal was the shot heard around the world. And I don't know if you guys know about what that was or what it consisted of, but I'll go ahead and give you a snippet of it. And then you guys can go ahead and read the rest of his letter to us. I don't know exactly what the letter is entailing, but I'm pretty sure it has to deal with the upcoming vaccines that we're probably supposed to be taking here shortly. And it brings up a cool piece of history that I never knew about. So Eric, you could chime in with your education on this, but let me go ahead and share with you. So today I want to relay a story that was recently told to me by a physician friend. In times like these, it is fascinating how sometimes that seems so long ago in our past can be so intrinsically interest. I don't know what that word is, but we'll try. Intrinsically tied to the things we are experiencing currently. The story is from the 1950s when the fear from a dreaded contagious disease filled the national conscientiousness that the disease was a poliomyelitis, commonly known as polio. In 1952, almost 60,000 children contracted the disease and thousands were paralyzed. Public opinion polls at the time revealed that the only thing Americans feared more than nuclear war was polio. What many didn't know, however, was that the working behind the scenes to defeat polio was a medical scientist named Jonas Salk. Um, and I'll leave it at there. And what I'm going to do is just kind of like, tap in on exactly what was, the rest of it, give you a little brief synopsis of it. It talks about how the guy actually made the vaccine for polio, which ended up basically killing the whole virus and having, some open viruses here or any polio come out of one place or another. But we all know a little bit about polio and what it did to our communities. And I mean, just like the Spanish flu and stuff like that. So this is a very touchy subject. And I think that's a subject that's going to be coming here shortly. Obviously, they're pressing the thought of get your flu shots, get your flu shots, get your flu shots. But it's kind of funny. We've all been separating ourselves from everybody. Like, why do we need to, get our flu shots? So anyways, it's a great question to ask. And everybody needs to understand, what do we do?
Yep. No, it is weird. It's just like an out of the blue what letter, but I think it's getting ready for some kind of campaign. But I think October is National Polio Month, maybe something along those lines about the vaccine, something in October. But San Martin, you're right. I think I've told you my mom had it, and as a kid, and the stories that she told about it, and she lived a whole life of disability because of it. Um, that that's I understand why we have it, and I'm glad it's pretty well eradicated. And very different than COVID, though. I think that what it does to your body, and I don't know. We'll see. But I am curious as to the letter. I know you're going to post it on the Prescott Times, but yeah, it just seems kind of out of the blue, right?
Yeah, most definitely. But once again, I'm thinking that a lot of people will see it. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of a little study today and see how many cities are actually posting this, just to see if it's kind of like one of those get everybody ready scenario. So we'll see what happens, Eric. I mean, there's a lot of questioning going to be happening here. I know that during the presidential debate saying that the vaccine will be here very, very soon. So, with that being said, there's a lot of like speculations on that, and we have to really honestly start thinking and talking about it. And like you keep on saying, this won't go away. And if it doesn't go away, then what do we do to go ahead and and fix it? So a lot of big things happening here shortly in our lives. Not only that, but the elections and the actual vaccine for the COVID that we were all scared of, and anticipating a crazy moment of what is going to happen next. But here we are, Eric. We got a cool couple of months left, or wait, we only have one more month left before the elections are done. So
Yeah, the elections are a month away, and it's actually, I don't know if you track your businesses this way, San Martin, but it's quarter four. It's a big deal.
the big quarter, man. It's a big deal no matter what. It's a
It's quarter
huge.
four, end of the year. I mean, that's it's crunch time.
Eric, did you actually see the report that came out just recently that the 911 call line went out of service?
Yes, that was 2 days ago. That was Tuesday.
Yeah, but did you know that the reason why it probably went out of service is because they started a whole new service, man. So now instead of being able to go ahead and call 911, you could actually text 911. Let me go ahead
That's
and
just
get you guys.
a mask. Yeah.
So the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office and our law enforcement partners through Yavapai County are excited to announce that the Text to 911 service is now available countrywide. Partnering again, agencies included police departments in Clarkdale, Jerome, Prescott Valley, Chino Valley, Cottonwood, Sedona, Yavapai Tribal, Prescott, Yavapai Tribal Apache, Yavapai College, along with the Camp Verde Marshal's Office and Prescott National Forest law enforcement. The new technologies means all 911 public safety dispatch centers in Yavapai County are equipped to receive and respond to mobile phone text to 911 messages from our community. These texts will be routed to the appropriate 911 center based on jurisdiction. When sent within Yavapai County, please review all information thoroughly to understand how the system works and its limitations. Side note, guys, individuals who are deaf and hard of hearing members of the community are those in situations where it's too dangerous to dial 911. Will have another option to help to call for help in emergencies. Text to 911. The benefits to our citizens are significant, especially in case when the caller cannot communicate verbally. And that's a huge deal. And I know some phones actually have, these things that actually work with, certain, deals that are happening in our community, like such as, assault. You could actually call and ask for a pizza, and then you need a delivery now. And I think that's how it is. And then if you reverse your login code, it will automatically call 911 on an Apple phone, if I'm not mistaken. But we gotta have to obviously go and look that up if you guys have any knowledge of it. But I know that we have certain things on our phones that help out during times like that. So this is a pretty cool little scenario where you could once again text to say, hey, I'm in need, and then your voice doesn't go out and nobody can hear you talk. But hopefully it doesn't get to that point, as far as like getting everybody like those are bad times, man. We have to
That's
deal.
great, though, San Martin. That's great that they're doing that. I knew they were testing that in cities a couple of years ago, but like kids, people that are under 18, I don't even know if they know how to dial a 911 or somebody else's phone call. The texting's all they know. So I think this is great from a standpoint of it lowers the barrier to help. Because I can tell you, every time I've ever had to dial 911, and I actually used to, one of my companies was a phone company, we would have to test constantly. It's stressful calling 911 because you feel like, should I really be calling now? Am I taking up their time? Is this really that big of an emergency? And I think the texting takes a lot of that off the plate.
See, and that's one of the most like intimidating things in life. Some people are just afraid to call because they don't know the outcome or they don't know what's going to be happening. And this is a game changer for a lot of people. So it could help out a lot. I mean, and hopefully, people use it for the good and not for the bad, because sometimes people like to do false reports and it hurts, people in general. So, hopefully it works out
Yeah,
well.
this is not a toy. So don't text them because you need a friend.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but then again, you might be able to text them in a suicidal moment. That could be
Well,
also
of
bad
course.
for them saying, "Hey, I don't feel good. my mind is not in the right place, and that could be a big deal, man. But some of those things are huge in general, for some people that are actually hurting. Eric, I actually was really happy about this story. The reason why I'm happy about this story is because it's giving back to the community, and the Prescott Valley Police Department doing a little bit more than usual for some crazy reason. I like it when the municipalities and also the police forces are saying, hey, we want to interact with our community a lot more. So guess what's happening? Prescott Valley Police food box giveaway. That's that's what's happening, man. They teamed up with Real Hope Inc., the company or the nonprofit organization that we've been helping out over the past few weekends in handing out and distributing of these food boxes. So Prescott Valley Police Department are going to team up with them. What is it? October 2nd, tomorrow. Um, I think they're going to be at the 7601 East Scrooge Boulevard, and it's going to be one box per person. And they're going to be doing parking lot entrance and drive along the back of the parking lot for us to load a box into your vehicle. So basically, you could drive right in, and then it could be brought to. Wait, they don't have a time watch here. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
4 p.m. on Friday, October 2nd, 2020.
So tomorrow. Okay. 4 p.m. tomorrow.
So that is awesome, man. And I know you and Annie were chatting about the what do you call it? The patches,
Hmm.
the pink patches.
Yeah.
So is everybody doing it? I think everybody doing it. I think Chino Valley, Prescott Valley, and Prescott are doing the pink patches this month.
Yeah. I know. I didn't hear about Prescott Valley. So if you know Prescott Valley, but I know Chino and Prescott, they're all selling them. That's the key thing. So you can buy those batches, and they're putting the donation into the hospital system and the people that need it.
Yeah, I ended up getting a couple for the past 2 years because I think they started it 2 years ago, and yeah, I've gotten patches both years, and they're pretty cool. I mean, it's good. They're only $5, so all and everything does help. So that makes a lot of cool sense. One of the other thing is that Chino Valley's starting to step up as well. So they're actually going to be doing a live, not a live event. Well, yeah, a live event. It's a live barbecue, and they're raising money for um their what do you call it? Let me see. I'll get that info right here. Oh, maintenance and improvements to the Chino Valley Police Department training facility. So they are actually raising some money. They're doing here. I actually will just show you guys because you know why we have
You do
technology.
that. Yeah.
Can do this. Sorry, Instagram. One day I'll be able to go ahead and integrate with you guys so you can see this. Probably that's the reason why they don't like me on Instagram because they don't get to see your pretty face, Eric.
Well, Instagram's about showing pictures. You can't show them pictures.
I know. You know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that thing around so it can actually see you on your page. So October 10th, 2020, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Barbecue and raffle. Lunch is pre-buy only. Purchase lunch tickets by Friday, October 2nd. Smoked BBQ lunch, ribs, and pulled pork plus sides. $25 includes one raffle ticket with lunch. Additional raffle tickets can be purchased for $5 each or five for 20. Purchase tickets at Maisie's Tombstone Tactical or CV Police Department lobby. Event will be a drive-through and pickup lunch at Memory Park, 1950 Boss Drive. Proceeds are for maintenance and improvements to the Chino Valley Police Department training facility. So,
And Annie was saying the raffle's got some good prizes.
oh really? Yeah,
Yes.
we should probably get a list of that and then have it put out there.
Yeah, I think they're giving away ammo. I think there's a couple of guns. I think there's all kinds of things that they're putting up. And Annie's disclosure was that you must be eligible to receive those items. So if you need a background check or whatever it may be. So, but if you're eligible, they're cool stuff. You can't be 14 and get some of that stuff.
Oh man, that's no good. That's no good. So I mean, just an FYI, everybody, school is back in session. There was something that people must not think about, and it could be possibly because they're not from town and their schools are closed, or you're not paying attention to any of the news releases. But just remember that the school buses are in effect. The school bus stops are in effect, and if you see a school bus parking and stopping, it's more likely that they're going to release some children out of that car or that bus, or the children are coming into that bus. So please, please, please be careful out there. And I know that we're already a month into the school year, or when they went back to school, and a lot of people are still not figuring that out because I think Prescott Valley, uh, is their school back in session?
I think they're all high. I think everybody in the Tri Cities hybrid right
Okay. Well, I guess there is a miscommunication of somebody or something. School crosswalks, school zones. Those are school zones as currently now. So please, please be cautious of that. The children are basically walking out.
now. They're out there. Yep.
Yeah, they're
And hey,
definitely.
San Martin, it is that time, but I want to ask you something real quick because I'm going to blame you. Anytime you leave town, we have weird weather. Weather, there we go. And
Yeah,
it's going to be like almost 90 in Prescott and over 90 in Prescott Valley and Chino Valley. What the heck did you do? It's October.
this weekend you're talking about, right?
Yeah, the next couple of days.
I need it a little bit warmer where I'm going.
Well, you made a mess here. No, I think it actually might get cool this weekend, but I think the next 2 days, it's like, what the heck is going on here? This is not October.
What it is I put on my flannel, and then God says, "All right, Martine, let me go ahead and warm it up for you."
I
Hold
guess
on.
that's better than a rain dance. We could use some rain though, but that's a different topic.
Put your tank tops on, and then God will make it a little cooler for you. There we go.
There you
That's the
go.
stuff.
Well, it is that time, my friend. You've done a great job today, and you got a lot to do, I'm sure.
Yes, most definitely. And just like I always say every day, that you can always find more stories on the prescotttimes.com. Go there, check it out. It's a new website. Go there and check also the YouTube section and go subscribe to our page. We will also be sharing this page so we could all go live on the page itself. Because we are wanting to go ahead and help out a lot of the community members and also businesses out there. So guys, I really appreciate everybody that just joins in and shares this. We are looking for those top fans out there that are following. And I know I dropped the ball with my adversaries that are supposed to help me, make sure my marketing is on point. But anyways, the top fan deal is still on the board. It just, yeah, I got this. It's going to happen. But anyways, thank you to the top fans for liking, sharing, commenting, and being a part of our pages, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you, Eric. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And once again, peace, love, and happiness, and let it not be war. And remember, love always, always wins. Thank you.